Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Opposite Field Outlook. We do not have music today because I am a lazy piece of shit. And also, classes started today, and my computer wasn't really cooperating. Uh, Andrew, how are we doing today? We're going to start off with you this time because every single other time I've started with Neal.
I'm good, bro. Feels good to be in first place, not second place, because second place is the first place loser. But I'm doing good. I moved into my dorm on Wednesday, had orientation. First day of class today. I had 3 classes, and it sucked balls, let me tell you that. But other than that, happy to be here. We made it. I'll give you a dorm tour. Uh, since you guys are exclusive 13 subscribers special. Ready?
When he got
Sleep on
flagging,
the
he
bed.
turned into a
It's
robot.
pretty good, right? And then this is my freaking roommate's shit. You can't really see it, but it's there. I promise you. This is my closet. It ain't bad, right? Closet is better than your mom's. We got a desk. That's pretty good, right? Got the Dodger calendar. And we got, what else we got? Got the Doyer flag. Yeah, dude. My walk-in closet is better than your mom's, dude.
What
So
you're feeling
tight,
feisty today. You're like
Mm-hmm.
making your mom jokes and like long stick references and all
That's
kinds
all,
of
bro.
all
That's
kinds of
all we're
fun
doing,
things.
bro.
Long
That's all
stick.
I heard the entire orientation week.
What
Kids
are
were
you
like making
talking
that
about?
type of shit, dude.
Yeah, I guess we're in college now, so that's
Ohio's actually different though, for sure.
yeah, right.
Sucks
Uh,
balls.
oh, Ohio's different in a bad way. I thought you meant like Ohio's like built different, like the word that people
He's
like
built
as a
different.
good
Not
thing.
really,
Like,
it's kinda
Ohio's like not that great.
it's pretty lame, you know? It's like if California was like, I don't know, freaking like Nebraska or some shit. It's like
It's in
Like
California.
it's a
California
bottom
was
tier like
Nebraska?
state, you know?
What the
There's nothing
hell?
special to it, but what are you gonna do, right?
Ohio is where old people go to retire. Just gonna say that.
I
Yeah,
would
or
eh,
Florida.
I guess, yeah.
Mostly Florida. I
Florida.
guess,
Yeah, and
with this.
Florida.
Florida's better.
That's where all the Florida men live.
That's
Yeah.
fair, yeah.
How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Getting ready to move in tomorrow. Gotta pack my 10 things. What's going on over there?
Oh my god, that's so loud. Can you not do that?
I saw God there for
Andrew's
a second.
face was completely white for a good few seconds because the lighting was adjusting.
Alright. I had to
Oh,
talk to God for a couple seconds there.
what the? Just turned on my foot massager. Anyway, doing
Foot
pretty
sucker.
good. Getting ready to. I'm trying to eat all the food so I can cut soon because I have all this junk food that I gotta get rid of. In the meantime, I'm packing. Getting ready to go. Doing pretty good. Just enjoying this room before I have to come see it next weekend. So yeah, pretty chill. Not much going on.
I have a quick request for you. Can you shut the fuck up? No, I'm in Kansas, and this guy's in Ohio, and you're like, oh, I'm leaving my house.
No, literally.
Driving 20 minutes. I've been doing exceptionally well. Band camp just ended. Yeah, yesterday was the last day. We had rehearsal today. We're done with pregame. Let me boast a little bit. I'm about to boast. In the pregame, only some people get permanent spots. There's a limited number of spots for the pregame. If you don't make it, you share a spot with someone else and you like switch off every other week. This is for before football games. We have a little show before football games. It's like the national anthem and all that stuff. And 2 freshmen got permanent spots out of 15 freshmen. There are 15 freshmen in the bones section. 2 of them got permanent spots. One of them was me. I am the greatest marching band member in history right here.
Big money.
That's why I haven't been making my podcast content. That's why my content has been ass lately, is because I've been literally the greatest marching band member of all time.
We've all noticed, Jack. We've all noticed.
Good shit.
I'm sure you have.
I've taken notice, yeah.
I bet my parents are extremely happy because we have Parents Weekend and my parents are coming out, and there's not a guaranteed chance that I march unless I qualified as the permanent member, and I've qualified as a permanent member. So we are positively vibing. Met a bunch of friends. We're having a great time out in Kansas.
Good
That's a vibe.
Good shit.
Fake Kansas.
Kansas is great. I'm having the time of my life right now.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine what it's like out there.
Yeah, I went to a college party.
What was
I
that?
had I had two cups of water. Yeah.
Gotta
Not-
stay
not-
hydrated, Jack.
I'm
That's a
not.
Christian man right there,
I-
if I've ever seen one.
I hope you die. Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone that's less Christian than me. But alcohol is not something that I need. And also I'm in band, so everyone's really nice, so they don't like give me shit for it or whatever. Someone did
I
offer
got
me a
you.
cigarette though, and tell me
Cigarette?
smoking is
Jack said
really
yes.
cool. He said smoking is really cool.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm like, nah, I'm okay, bud. And he said something like, okay, if you ever want to smoke though, light blue cigarettes are the way to go. I'm like, I'll keep that in mind for when I smoke. Yeah. That's the basic summary. But yeah, we're having a good time out in Kansas.
I also drank water at a bar, so that was fun. I know what you're
Do you have
talking
a-
about.
You have a fake ID?
I don't, and
Neither
I
do
don't
I.
want one either because it's like $70, and my parents see I'm paying for a fake ID. You know,
Get cash, bro. You gotta make cash
I have cash,
transaction.
dude, but
That's
everything
what
on
you
campus is a cashless like environment. It sucks.
Is
You get your
campus
fake IDs through
yeah,
the
is
campus?
campus
No,
is the
you know what I'm
college
saying? I
selling
didn't
you a
bring,
fake
like,
ID?
I didn't bring cash, and I can't find like any ATMs.
You just
around
said
here.
you had
Dude,
cash.
there's no way you can't find
bozo.
an ATM.
I don't
Just
know,
look
dude.
up bank on your phone and go to it.
I can't find the dealers either, so kind of in a pickle right now. You know,
Well,
Dude,
if you know someone,
you can ask literally any upperclassman and they'll know. Like
let me
even
know.
bro, I'm like 3 days into this like freaking thing.
I don't even
bro.
want to do what you're doing, and I know the solution.
dude,
It's a
like-
little different, you know. Like the bars there are like fucking insane. Like they like they'll know it too. I want like a legit one.
man, I've been here for a week and a half. It's like this is not news to me, and I haven't been here very long.
Do they have like bars like 18 plus in Kansas?
Yeah, there are bars that are 21 plus that are just like you just need to
Shit.
have an ID and they let
There's
you in.
fucking Bambi, dude. Oh my god. Here, I'll show you. How do I flip my screen?
Are you on an iPad?
Upside down.
What?
Wait,
You see
upside
that?
down.
No,
You see
I
that?
can't
Flip it
see
around.
anything, bro.
Oh shit.
We're upside down.
Hold on. You see that?
My guy is strut.
What am I looking at right now?
You guys see that?
Oh,
No.
oh, I do see it. It's like right in front of the house, like by the
It's
trailer.
at the house.
Walking. It's like almost the
Oh,
exact same pose
those
as the
3
house.
pixels walking?
Yeah.
Those are fucking deers. We got goddamn Bambi here, dude. I know
That's
you
good for
don't
you,
got that
Andrew.
in California.
I have a beach.
I've seen
The
so
entire
many
Shut up,
deer.
shut up,
I've
Neal, I
seen
don't wanna
so
hear it.
many
I have
deer in
King Taco.
California.
Shut up.
Dude, I went to this
I
burrito
have the
place
Dodgers.
last night and it was spectacular. I didn't even get a burrito. I got a deluxe quesadilla. It was spectacular.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What was it called? Taco Bell?
I don't remember what it was called.
Taco
That's
Bell.
it.
Taco Bell is so bad.
Taco Bell is-
Yeah, that's facts.
It's okay.
Okay. It's called Burrito King.
So you know it's good. if it
That's how
has
you know
king
it's good.
in it.
Burrito.
Actually, no. I take that back. Everything with a king in it is either really good or really bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like
It's
Burger
got
King.
Burger King. Mm-hmm.
but then
Burger
King
King.
Taco.
The menu is the worst menu I've. It's like, okay, the menu is good. The physical design of the menu is horrendous. Like it's like
Really?
it's like solid red, and then it's like white. They put like a white box around red text, so it's like the worst graphic design possible.
Jesus Christ.
Some Word document.
On God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
boy.
that's all that's been
Well,
going on with me.
I'll have more to talk about in a week, probably. So.
Yeah. I have so much stuff I could be talking about right now, but we got to make
Oh,
this. We got to have an
What?
episode.
Yeah, I went to Knott's Berry Farm. That's something I did.
Oh, that's cool. You
Haven't
going on
just-
any roller coasters?
I went on every single one, pretty much.
Really?
There must have been
Except,
no one there.
Yeah, because it was Friday, like when school was starting. So
Oh,
last
fuck.
Friday, so no one's there.
That's
So
dope.
yeah, it was basically empty. The only thing that wasn't open was Accelerator. That one was down,
That is so annoying.
and that's like one of the best ones. So that sucked. But I wanted every single ride other than that.
I've never been to Knott's Berry Farm when Accelerator is open.
Really? So you've never
what's
been
with
on it?
Accelerator being down?
I don't
I
know.
don't. I think I've been on it, but I can't remember. I just remembered going on a ride called that. Knott's is fun. I'm happy.
Today has educated me that I need to get food before, like I need to get takeout food so that I can eat it after the podcast, because there's no way that I've missed dinner for 2 podcasts in a row, and there's no way I'm doing that again.
Damn. When do the dining halls close for you?
Was it 7:30 now? Like
That sucks.
they had weird hours over the summer, so I'm not really sure. Well, in other news, my iPhone charging cable is broken now, so I don't really have a way to charge my phone except with my laptop because it's a USB-C.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have like 5 chargers. You want me to mail one out to you?
Yes, sir. You know it.
I bet. That actually
Uh,
sucks though. Like
That does suck.
I know how you feel.
I have an extra one, but it's like for my car. So either I have one in my car or I have one in here, and I like yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, we're doing the American League.
Yeah.
All
Let's do
right.
the American League and see how it's going.
We're going in chronological order, in the exact order that these series happened. Starting off the week series, because they do like series for the weekdays and then they do series for the weekends. For the week series, Detroit visits Cleveland. They split 4. That shit is boring. The Yanks host the Rays and lose 2 of 3. God damn, those Yankees have been looking bad, and the future looks like it might get even worse. The O's, they go to Toronto. They take on the Blue Jays. They win 2 of 3. The Blue Jays scored 6 runs in the series against an O's team that scored 17. My Royals goes to the Twin Cities. They get fucking swept. Another day, another L for the real boys in blue. And the Twins keep up the fight for the Central. The Rangers host the Athletics. They split 4. Boring. The Astros go to Chicago. They split 4. Boring. It's not boring. Game 4 goes to the Astros 21-5. That is tough.
Yeah, that happened.
White Sox. That happens sometimes. Seattle goes to Anaheim. And Seattle takes the biggest dub that any team can ever take. An easy series sweep. 6-2, 8-2, 11-7. Despite the appearances of these scores, the games are actually really close until the 9th inning. And then the Angels did what the Angels do. Moving on to the weekend series. The Orioles host the Cubs. They lose 1 game. And then they play the Red Sox. 1-game series against the Cubs. It doesn't even get its own little section. They take 2 of 3 against the Red Sox. They push towards the playoffs. They are now 2.5 back from wildcard spot as of, I think, last night. Those games go 15-10 O's. That's an exciting one. 4-3 White Sox, or 4-3 Red Sox. 5-3 O's. The Blue Jays, they go play the Yankees. They almost complete the sweep, but in game 4, they lose 4-2. The Yankees continue their hell speed run as they keep dropping games. The Angels pay a visit to Detroit, and I hate the Angels. The Tigers win 2 of 3, losing game 1, 1-0, and then the other 2 they win 4-3 and 4-0. That is tough for my boys. Chicago White Sox play in Cleveland. They split 2 games with the 3rd game getting postponed. Cueto had a game where he pitched 8 2/3, 0 runs. The Royals visit Florida to play the Rays, and they lose 3 of 4. Who could have guessed? The Royals host 1 game at home against the White Sox and win. That's that series, 1 game. The Rangers make a visit to Minnesota. They've won 2 of 3 so far. There's a game being played tonight on Monday for the weekend series. So I don't really know what's going on. A lot of fun schedule stuff happening right now. Kohei Arihara threw a season high 6 scoreless, and the Rangers have been looking decidedly fine. Seattle goes to the Coliseum, and Seattle loses 2 of 3. What are they doing? The Mariners scored all of their runs, well, not all of their runs, most of their runs in a 10-2 first game, and then they lose 4-3 and 5-3. And that is what happened in the American League. There's no music, which is kind of depressing, honestly. I like having the music.
Lame.
Yeah. Uh, Standings, Yankees are still 8 games ahead. Tied for second is the Rays and the Blue Jays. This is for the East. And then 2.5 behind the Rays and the Jays is the O's. And then 14 games back of the Yankees. So way behind and under 500 is the Red Sox in the Central. The Cleveland Guardians are a game and a half ahead of the Twins, and they're 3 games ahead of the White Sox. And the other two teams are completely out of contention. The Houston Astros are winning the West. Not sure anyone expected that one. That's a good update right there. And the Seattle Mariners are 11.5 back. The other teams are out of contention. Rangers fired their manager. I think that's this week's news, right?
Pretty much, yeah, but wasn't really news. They were kind of struggling.
They're in a I don't know. I don't want to debate this, but they were in a weird state, right? Like they're rebuilding, so there's no way they're gonna win, right? That's what you would think. The Rays, the Blue Jays are tied. Oh, actually, all 3 teams in place for an American League wildcard spot right now are tied.
Wow, that'll be fun. Last month.
The Mariners have 1 more win, but they also have 1 more loss. The Twins and the O's are both 2.5 back, and the White Sox are 4 games back. And those are the contenders. That's the standings.
Wow.
Good
Brilliant
stuff.
Jack's so good. He took my job.
Just like that.
I'm proud. I'm proud.
I was
I couldn't have done it better, honestly. Like I don't think I should have done it.
I kind of.
You got benched, Neal.
Honestly, I'm so trash. Like I don't think I should have done it.
Whoa!
I was gonna give it to you, but you said you were trash, so I guess you don't want it anymore. Damn, dude.
After hearing Jack's, like I kind of feel down on myself. I don't think I can do this anymore.
Okay, I did this because I have no content today, and you have you were keep talking about all the fun stuff that you have. So I needed this dub. Okay.
Not take it. You know.
You can have your dub next time.
I don't do recaps any better than that.
Yeah, I'm kind of learning that some teams are already out, so it's not even worth mentioning them in the standings. Yeah, honestly. Like I don't need to say that the Tigers are 47 and 76. Like no one gives a shit.
It's like, dude.
But my Tigers.
I don't care about your Tigers. I care about your Tigers the same I care about my Angels in the standings right now. Like we all know damn well neither team is gonna win anything, so let's not mention them.
Yeah, literally useless. No point.
Yankees are having that's for later. We'll talk about the Yankees later.
Yeah.
I have a small little stat line on them. That's
ESPN stat time. Here we go.
It's ESPN stat time. That's for later. Let's do any fun plays from the American League. I know I have a bunch of plays from the Angels games. John Boy did a breakdown on those. I watched those live, and I literally wanted to kill myself. It was so bad. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah,
I haven't watched baseball in the past 2 weeks. So
yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way. I watched a couple of Angels games, and that's it. It was tough out there for the Angels. Max Stassi had a really bad inning, and literally 6 runs were his fault entirely. It was bad.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Angels suck.
As usual.
Yeah. There was a fight in New York, verbally.
Oh, with Garrett Cole running out of the dugout or whatever. And then
yes.
Yeah, and then he just the batter just said go back in the dugout, and then he just went back in the dugout. And that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole's comments were I don't even remember what he said. He said something really short, I don't even know. It was just heat of the moment. I was like, okay, buddy.
Baseball's baseball. You know, you're Garrett Cole. You suck, so you got to get out those emotions somehow, right?
Yeah,
that guy is so overpaid.
Yep.
Hey, he was good, and then they paid him a lot of money, and now he's mid because they paid him Sticky.
I feel like he's one of the most overrated baseball players besides, I would say Tatis, because Tatis got to use the ringworm shit,
Tatis now is not overrated.
He's not now. He was before.
Maybe. Tatis is a good baseball player. You can't convince me that he's not a top 15 baseball player. Sorry, position player.
I would say
maybe top 10 position player,
In
maybe.
shortstops, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a good
Yeah.
player. So all the hype he gets is like pretty warranted most of the time. But also he's not like the greatest shortstop to ever do it, which is pretty evident when he's like playing baseball with Trey Turner, who is better than him
Yeah.
He's
in
Javier
almost
Baez
every.
if Baez could hit. Okay.
Yeah, and
Like
Javier Baez
he
was
makes
like one of the
errors, but he can hit. So
Baez was one of the most well-respected shortstops for a little while after that Cubs World Series run. So
mhm.
I think most of the hype he got was warranted, and now he's on steroids, and everyone's like, what a fucking clown, and I agree with them because you, yeah,
What a clown.
When
He's a
did
little.
that news come out? Oh, that was last episode because I remember we brought it up.
Yeah. Little
Anything
dog
else
smell.
interesting happen? Not really, right? Like,
I don't think so.
Rangers GM was fired as well.
oh, new president of baseball operations. Like, that's a big change in title for the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Brandon Person
really,
running the show.
they're really looking forward to their run next year. And I hate to break it to them, but I don't think they got a World Series run in them.
Yeah,
No.
sadly, signing a middle infield doesn't win you much.
I think their plan
It's
is
a
to
good
make more
start though.
moves. It's a good
It is a
start for
start.
sure. I don't think
Like
their plan is.
Semien and Seager are both playing well. They just need the prospects to come up, and they have the prospects. That's what happened with their runs in like the mid 2010s.
They got to make
But
some moves as well, like bring in some guys to fill in some holes here and there. But other than that, they're pretty solid. I just don't think they have that X factor that brings you to the World Series.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think so either. They're a little mid right now.
Yeah. They're really bad right now. So yeah, I don't know if there's a and the prospects too. Like prospects come up to the MLB and then they're ass for a little while. Like that's just how it works because the MLB is just like 8 times better than AAA. So it'll take a little while for those prospects to adjust to their new circumstances, and then maybe they'll have a run. It might make the postseason next year. I could see that happening. I just don't see a World Series.
Next
Yeah,
year,
maybe.
yeah, next couple of years. I know what you're saying.
Maybe the third wild card or something. I don't know.
Maybe they just need the arms. That's the thing. And
Yeah,
they have Martin Perez. They just
and they got two
Martin.
prospects that are ready to come up basically.
Jack Leiter's gonna be good. I like what they got.
Maybe. We'll see.
Anyway, someone want to cover the National League?
Maybe.
Neal, I think you can cover it. JK, I got you.
That was a good one. That was
okay.
solid.
You really
That was
got me
solid.
there. I was about to whip out my entire
Yeah,
script.
since you've been complaining about your role so much, I got you, dude. Okay, start the timer, JK. I got it in my head. All right, Dodgers and Brewers each take 2 in a 4-gamer in Milwaukee. Game 1, Dodgers have an all-around team win. They win 4-0. Game 2, Brewers rally and walk it off thanks to a Caratini 2-run single and a Kimbrough blown save. They win 5-4 in 11. Game 3, Gonsolin goes 7 strong, and the Dodgers handle the Brewers 2-1. Game 4, the Brewers start off with a 5-0 lead, and they don't look back as they win a close one, 5-3. The Phillies take 2 of 3 in Cincinnati. Game 1, Syndergaard goes 7 strong. The Phillies win 4-3. Game 2, Hoskins hits 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and the Phillies win 11-4, and they get their 10,000th all-time team win. That's kind of an ESPN stat for you if there ever was one. Game 3, Barrero walks it off for the Reds. They win 1-0. That's a Reds win for sure. Marlins have a good homestand, winning 2 of 3 against the Padres. Game 1, Sandy goes 7 strong, and the Marlins win 3-0. Game 2, Nick Fortes hits 2 homers, and the Marlins win 4-3. Game 3, Cronenworth has a first-inning grand slam, and the Padres win 10-3, avoiding the sweep. Cubs go to DC and win 2 of 3. That's all I'm going to say because who wants to talk about that? The Braves have an exceptional homestand, winning 3 of 4 against the Mets. The Braves go easy on the Mets and only win by 12, winning 13-1. So simple W for the Braves there, 13-1 W right there. Game 2, Charlie Morton and Matt Olson do their thing, and the Braves win 5-0. Game 3, Brett Beatty hits his first major league home run on his first at bat, which eventually leads to the Mets winning in a 9-7 thriller. And in Game 4, Max Fried goes 7 strong, and he helps the Braves win a close one over DeGrom, and the Mets winning 3-2. Giants and D-backs each take 2 of 4. Game 1, Giants win 6-1. Game 2, Giants win 2-1. Game 3, D-backs win 3-2. And in Game 4, Zach Gallen strikes out 12 batters, and he shuts out the Giants, and the D-backs win 5-0. So Giants for sure slumping. Not a good sign for them. Now we go to the weekend series. The Dodgers easily sweep the Marlins in LA. Game 1, Will Smith hits a go-ahead RBI single, which was all that was needed for a 2-1 Dodgers W. Game 2, Dustin May finally returns, and the Dodgers cruise to a 7-0 victory. And in Game 3, the Dodgers complete the sweep thanks to Ryan Pepio and all the starters who all recorded a hit. They absolutely shelled the Cy Young favorite Sandy Alcantara. The Dodgers are the Dodgers, and they now have a chance at setting the franchise record in wins for sure this season. Reds take 2 of 3 in Pittsburgh. That's all I'm going to say. Who cares about those two teams? I feel like they're fighting for the number 1 overall pick. It was like the Tank Bowl, honestly. Tank Bowl series for sure in the armpit, so not too bad for that one. Here was a fun series. The Braves beat the Astros in the World Series matchup, taking 2 of 3 in Atlanta. Game 1, Austin Riley homers and Kyle Wright is dominant as the Braves win 6-2. Game 2, Olsen check swing double in the 11th gives Atlanta a dramatic victory of 5-4. Game 3, Kyle Tucker and Urquidy, I don't know how to say that name, help beat the Braves 5-4 despite some boos for Ozuna of the Braves. The Mets have a great weekend, taking 3 of 4 from the Phillies in Philadelphia. Game 1, Alonso hits home run number 30 and RBI number 100 as the Mets beat the Phillies 7-2. Game 2, Marte and the Mets handle Wheeler for an 8-2 W. Game 3, Phillies win 4-1, and then in Game 4, the Mets win in spectacular fashion in an absolute slugfest, 10-9. Brewers nearly come up empty-handed in Chicago, losing 2 of 3. Game 1, Cubs won 8-7. Game 2, Cubs win 6-5. Contreras had a RBI game-winning single in the 11th inning that capped off a 2-run rally in that one. And then Keston Hiura hit 2 homers, and the Brewers win 5-2 in Wrigley. Rockies take 2 of 3 from the Giants. Giants keep struggling. Game 1, Rockies won 7-4. Game 2, Brendan Rodgers walked it off for the Rockies, hitting a walk-off RBI single, 4-3-10. And in Game 3, Giants win 9-8. Cardinals take all 3 from Arizona in simple fashion. Game 1, they win 5-1. Game 2, Pujols has 2 more home runs. He's at home run number 692, and the Cardinals easily take care of the Snakes. I should say the St. Louis Rams usually take care of the Arizona Cardinals, winning 16-7. And then Game 3, Arenado and company easily handle the D-backs 6-4. Nats and Padres each take 2 of 4 in San Diego. I'll just read the scores. Nats win 3-1 Game 1. Josh Hader struggles once again. Nats win 6-3 Game 3. Padres win 2-1, and in Game 4, Padres win 2-1. That's gonna do it for the National League. And yes, I took my time. You want to know why? Because I'm that man.
That's got to be the stupidest reason I've ever heard.
I don't know, man. When you're that man,
bit.
you can take however time.
You can take as much time as you want. We limit. That's when we have music, because the music is our timer. I mean, the recap shouldn't be that long because it's like annoying and no one wants to listen to an 80-minute recap of like every single play. And the Dodgers induced a ground out to get the 3rd out in the 3rd inning, and then yeah, we don't need all that stuff. But yours was good. That was a solid length.
I'm proud of you, Andrew.
Neal, do the standings.
All right, I have slime
I
on
don't
my
need to get
hands,
yelled
but
at.
we're gonna keep
He has
going.
slime on his hands. He's got an excuse.
As I'm getting this off, the Mets are actually no. The Dodgers, they are number one. I just want to start in the West this time. Dodgers are 84-36. They have a 700 win percentage. That's on pace probably for like 110 plus wins. So yeah, take that as you wish. 3-game winning streak because they swept the Marlins. The Padres behind them, 18 games back, the farthest gap between any first
That's
place and
sad.
second place. Just gonna put that out there. The Padres are 68-56. They are on a 2-game winning streak. They are 5 for their last 10, so the definition of mid. The Giants are 60-61, below 500. They are 24.5 games back. This smells like glue. They are 6 for the past 10 games. Barely a positive run differential. The Arizona Diamondbacks 55-66. They're like basically the reverse Padres. They're 60. No, they're 455 winning percentage and basically 30 games back, so no chance. The Rockies are 53-70, a 431 winning percentage. I'm pretty sure the Dodgers' magic number is around like 20 something right now. So good 20 something games left until we clinch the playoffs. That's pretty cool. Or the division. And then
Dodgers are on pace for 113.
that's 110 win plus sounds about like that. That's pretty good.
Pretty okay.
Yeah, I'll accept it. Could be
Shut
better.
the fuck up. You guys both deserve nothing less than death.
the
Hey, we're
Mets,
always accepting applications, Never
Yeah,
too late until the World
the
Series
fan base
starts.
is always growing, and it starts with Angels fans.
Totally.
The Mets are 79-44, second best.
Let's go Mets.
It's all about the Mets. They are 79-44, 642 winning percentage, second best NL team. They have a 126 run differential, but the Dodgers have a 264, so that's pretty bad in my opinion. The Braves are 75-48. They are 4 games back, so most likely a wild card team, but definitely putting up some good points and wins in their own respect. 117 run differential, so very good. Phillies are 66-55. They are 12 games back, so definitely a wild card spot. Hopefully they can make it. 65 games above 500. Bryce is starting his rehab.
65 games above 500.
No, 66-55.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Who told
65
you?
is a lot. Holy
65 run differential.
shit.
Then Bryce Harper's starting his rehab tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun for all those Phillies folks. And then the Marlins, 52-69. That's very nice. They have a 430 winning percentage, and 26 games back. Season sadly looking a little over, but that sucks. The Nationals are 41-82. Yeah, that's 82. Wow. They have a 333 winning percentage. They lose 2/3 of the time. Their game back is 38. No chance. Yeah, team's over.
Wow, they
That
won the race
sucks.
to 80 losses and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, no
My
other
God.
even close to 80 right now. The next closest would be like Detroit.
Yep.
No, sorry, A's.
Yeah, they're 77.
They're still 3 games away.
Jesus.
The Nationals, they hit 80 a long time ago. The Cardinals, they're on a absolute tear offensively. Just gotta say, they are 69-51. That's very nice. They are 8 for the last 10, 7-game winning streak. That looks amazing. 112 run differential. The second place Brewers. Yes, I said second place, 64-56. 5 games back. They are out of the wild card as of right now. If the season ended, they are 4 for their last 10 and only a 34 run differential, barely positive. The Cubs, 52-68. 433 winning percentage. It's out. They're 17 games back. You don't need to know about any of the other teams. Who gives a shit? That's basically it.
I actually do give a shit, bro. How dare you
All right,
disrespect
Andrew,
the
Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds, the
48
greatest
and
Dude,
71.
okay, I have a quick question
Games
for Andrew.
back. There's no chance. That recaps
Oh,
it.
it's fine.
So
We're all jokes.
my guy was supporting the Diamondbacks for a little while, right? I didn't hallucinate that, right, Neal? Like Andrew was like supporting the Diamondbacks for a
I
minute.
never supported the Dodgers.
Was he?
I don't.
I
Maybe I
went
just
to one of their
imagined it. You went to
games,
one of their
bro.
games for sure. Okay, you're a Rangers fan.
I also went to one of their games.
Oh, he
But
supports
if
the
I had to
Rangers a little
choose
bit,
an
And
yeah.
American
you
League team, it would be the
you
Rangers.
wear an opening day Texas Rangers shirt all
Because
the
I
time.
got that and it's a T-shirt. I'm gonna wear it, bro. Okay. I'm not gonna show up to a podcast shirtless
That's tough.
and naked.
You're also a
okay?
Cincinnati
I am
Reds
gonna-
fan. That's
I
kind of
will.
weird, my
Okay.
guy.
I
That's
will
kind of
root
weird.
for the
He
Reds,
laughs it
alright?
off.
I will
doesn't
root.
mean I'm a fan of them. When
Very
they're
funny,
playing
Jake.
and I go to a game, I will root for them. I'm not gonna show up in a fucking Dodgers jersey. You know,
Why not? You're a Dodgers fan.
that's weird, dude.
I
'Cause-
literally have this shirt on.
Yeah, but like, literally, no one else is gonna like. I'm showing up for them, okay? Like, if it's the Reds
Oh,
and the
so you're a
Pirates,
fan.
I'm showing up for the fucking Reds, okay?
So you're a fan then.
I'm not a fan. I'm rooting for them though, but I'm not like a fan. I'm Dodgers for life. Stop trying to expose me, Jack. I'm not a fucking
I'm
bandwagon,
confused.
okay?
How do you root for someone and you're not a fan?
It's a freaking hometown team, bro. The more games you go to, bro, the more teams like you can root for, dude. Like I go to the different away stadiums all the time, bro.
Okay.
Like Jack over here, bro. Come on.
You do you,
dude.
buddy. You do you.
Hey, bro, it's not. It's literally just
Hey, I'm an Angels and a Royals fan.
Okay.
At least I admit it. Andrew, come on, be better. Be better.
I mean like
Sounded like Thomas right now.
come on, dude. Yeah, Thomas.
I am Thomas
Put
too.
it together.
Yeah.
I'm literally getting
Who's the original
hallucinations.
Thomas?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm older
Yep.
than him.
He's Thomas.
Maybe not. I don't know who's older.
You.
Let's talk about the Yankees for a sec.
Totally.
Mm.
Unless, there's some interesting stuff from the National League that I've like just literally moved past. But I don't remember what it was because I'm like an idiot. What interesting things happened in the National League?
You want
guys
some
know, right?
National League Neal news?
Yeah,
let's
sure.
hear it.
Okay, breaking news. Josh Hader is relieved from his closing position. He's sent to 7-Eleven and he's going to work as a store clerk.
That's tough. That's tough. You hate to see it.
Good
He's
for him.
posted an above
Good career
14 ERA since joining the Padres, and it is closer by committee time, so he was not on the bump for the last closing position, and it actually was closed out. Believe it or
That's
not.
tough.
Taylor
Hader.
Rogers season. Oh wait.
I believe this was last week. This is in the NL. Pujols is 8 homers away
He's
from
getting the
700.
He's getting there, dude. He's
on
got
time.
plenty of time. He's crushed. That's what I was going to talk about. That's what I did
I
not.
saw
know.
a
Yes.
post about him. He's
He
literally.
has more homers than some teams in this past month.
You can't convince me he's not on steroids, dude.
The
This guy is
Angels is
insane.
one of those teams.
Yep.
Mhm. Here, I'll read you the stat. Since the All-Star game, Pujols has a 4.49 average, a 500 on-base percentage, 1.439 OPS, 7 home runs. That's 8th in the MLB.
1.4 OPS. You
1.4
serious?
OPS.
That's
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah. And all those first 3 stats that I read you, literally all first in the MLB.
That's for the
So-
past month.
Since the
Since
break.
the All-Star break. So about, yeah. Mhm. Why did we
No
let
way.
We could have had him. He
No
wouldn't have played, but still.
Bro, who let Albert Pujols do this to every single other team in the
Literally,
MLB?
dude.
So the home run derby
This is
fixed his
insane.
swing.
It really did.
He's turning into Nelson Cruz, bro. No one's gonna stop him.
Some other Neal news. Just want to point out the Cardinals have a 337 batting average in the past week, 419 on base percentage, a 581 slug, and a 1000 OPS in the past week.
My roommate is a Cardinals
That's pretty
fan.
okay.
So yeah, that's some NL topics.
I think that's everything, right?
Those are
Yeah,
very
it's
good
basically
NL
all the
topics.
cool stuff. I think.
Did I have anything
can look at these
else?
teams, but it's kind of it.
Oh, I also had some an NL topic. When the Dodgers visited Milwaukee, one of the Dodgers reporter, David Vassay,
Oh my God, this is.
he
the
thought it
funniest
was a
thing
good
I've ever
idea to slide down at full speed. So I think he
What
broke
could
the
go
speed
wrong?
limit in like a Milwaukee suburb or whatever. He went down full speed, screaming "Holy crap!" And now that is a soundbite. You know the sound bites in the old '80s movies where the guy's like, "Oh!" That was now replaced by the "Holy crap!" by David Vassay, and literally, I think he broke his arm.
He broke
his arm.
ran.
six. He
It's
broke
not-
6 ribs and 2 bones in his wrist.
Okay.
Yeah, and he went full speed onto his arm. You see like other people stopping at the wall, like they'll like brace themselves. He didn't. So
That's one of the least athletic things I've ever seen.
mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
him running to that wall was like horrendous. It was bad. Like he didn't
Mhm.
even try. He just slid, and then the wall was there, and he just didn't do anything. He just like his arm
just
was
collapsed.
just there, and it just went and broke his arm and all of his ribs. I guess
Mm-hmm.
it was insane. I caught the very beginning of that game, or not the beginning. Whenever they did the segment, and it was like, uh, whatever your announcer's name is, Joe Davis.
Joe Davis.
Joe Davis.
He was laughing his ass off.
Mhm.
He thought it was so funny.
It really is. I don't know how you do
It's
that. Yeah.
Did you see after it like panned to him? And then he's like,
Yeah, him
"Hi
and
Hey
guys."
guys. Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hey Joe.
So
Like, bro,
cheerful.
what the hell are you hey guying us, bro? You're crippled now. Okay, that was funny.
So funny. Yeah.
Let's
Hilarious.
talk the Yankees. I have a very important question for you guys. So
Let's hear that
And-
PSA.
in the month of August, the Yankees are hitting 216, 289, 356. That's the slash line. Their team OPS is 645. That's bad.
That's not good.
That's 26th in MLB. The only teams under them are such legendary teams as the Royals, the Angels, the Marlins, and the Tigers. Every other team has a better team
What?
OPS in August than the Yankees.
You're joking.
The Yankees are 22nd in MLB in ERA in the month of August, posting a 4.22 ERA. My Angels, by the way, are 5th in ERA in MLB. Like, our pitching is not the issue here. Do we think the Yankees get good?
They have an easy stretch. They're playing 4 games with the A's, and then they're playing 3 games with the Angels. But after that, they play the Rays, the Twins, the Rays, the Red Sox, the Brewers. Play the
That's
Pirates for 2 games.
that's a lot of tough teams for the Yankees.
A lot of tough teams. So I don't know, man. They've really struggled as a whole, and their batters aren't doing anything, and their pitchers aren't doing anything. When they traded off Jordan Montgomery, this man has actually like performed, and when he like left, Frankie Montas hasn't performed. Garrett Cole hasn't. All their pitching sucks. They're just in a massive slump, and I'm
Yeah.
all for it.
I mean, we went over the Frankie Montas thing where he's like ass unless he's in the Coliseum. And
You
So-
called it, man.
I did. I forecasted that one. Yeah, I am better than the Yankees front office is.
Probably.
That's a known fact right there. And I believe that we should trade Shohei, which means that should absolutely happen. I don't see the Yankees going back to the way they've been playing.
You don't.
Like
I-
they played elite baseball for the first half. Like they were like 80 games ahead at some point. That's an exaggeration, but they were way ahead. And then
Mm-hmm.
since then they've been kind of bad. I don't think they ever go back to being good. I think they like play 500 ball for the rest of the year, and maybe they go off in the postseason because some teams do that. But I think they'll be 500 for the rest of the season.
That's fair to say.
Like, so they'll still be 8 games ahead or however far ahead they are.
Do you still think they get the AL East or nah? You
Uh-huh.
think? Okay.
Yeah, the Rays aren't good enough. The Rays and the Red Sox are, or not Red Sox. The Rays
Blue
and the Blue
Jays.
Jays. Don't know what teams I'm talking about here. They are like
They're all
not
playing
that great.
500.
Yeah, they're fine right now.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Yankees are tough. They're in a tough position, and their fans are like crying on social media. They're like,
Yeah, they sound like
I
Dodgers
predicted
fans.
this
They
was
sound like
embarrassing.
Dodgers. They sound like Dodgers fans, bro.
yeah,
not.
without the
They're not
winning,
Dodgers
but-
fans.
Yeah,
Yankees
Dodgers fans would actually fight.
Yankees fans are depressing to watch and very annoying. Dodgers fans sulk in the victory. So
Are either of you guys active on Twitter?
I just I like browse.
get it
Twitter.
for,
I
like-
don't, like
I go on
No.
it during the trade deadline and that's it.
I lurk on Twitter a lot, and I'm like, I followed the right accounts where I'm like in the baseball circle on Twitter, and it's like all these Dodger fans are like fucking crying that they didn't get Luis Castillo. Like they're like so sad, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like it's just a mystery to me that the Dodgers fans have anything to be mad about right now.
There
They
has
want
been
that
no
World Series victory assured, so I know what they're talking about.
there has been no incident like the Yankees in the past few years where tons of shit was thrown on the field and offensive language was said to players. So in my opinion, we are not assholes, and the Yankees are assholes. So
Yankees
Hey,
have always been assholes.
exactly.
Okay.
So you cannot compare the two.
And their time is
One is an
coming.
asshole, and one is just like a
The
nice.
mentality is the same.
Okay,
The,
yes,
like
but I mean, when
crybaby
any team
mentality.
expects to win, you get the crybabies in the corner, but you don't always develop the assholes.
True.
You don't always.
Yankees are entitled assholes because they pay all this rent and they pay for all these tickets. They pay for all these nameless jerseys. They think they're the shit. Oh, we won 27 World Series championships when George Washington was alive. All this, yada, yada. Well, guess what, dude? You haven't won shit since 2009. You're not going to win with cash, man. Aaron Boone is a fraud of a manager. Okay. Aaron Boone is an actual puppet. And you're screwed because Aaron Judge is going to be a Dodger. And that's that. Okay. I'm sorry.
That
All right.
line was so fucking
That's the best thing I've heard in days. Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay. All I gotta say about this one is Dodgers fans are also entitled because Dave Roberts literally promised you guys a World Series. It's like,
It's looking good.
And we're gonna give it to him.
It's fine. Yeah. And
shut
we're
the fuck
gonna
up.
give it to them.
I hope you die.
Yo, guys, can I tell you the real reason why the Yankees are losing?
Why?
Joey Gallo was traded.
Is this
This
the next
is-
topic? Is
This
this
is
a
the
topic
real
segue?
reason. This is a topic segue.
That was a good segue.
That was
Thank you.
flawless.
Giving you my
That was
explanation.
flawless.
Jesus
Thank you.
Christ.
I didn't even know if it was a segue. It was so
Holy
flawless.
So
shit,
good.
that was good. That one caught me off guard.
In the past 18 games, the Yankees, aka since Joey Gallo has been traded, the Yankees have a 211 average. The Dodgers have a 275 average. The Dodgers have a 322 on base. The Yankees have a 285 instead of a 322. The Dodgers have a 496 slug. The Yankees have a 338 slug. OPS 833, 623. ERA, like Jack said, it's in the fours. It's 434. ERA is 212 for the Dodgers. WHIP below 1. It's 0.93 for the
That
Dodgers.
point is irrelevant. The pitching is irrelevant.
The pitching-
Dodgers.
It's
The
the
Dodgers.
batting because they traded
The
for him.
Dodgers pitching has
But
been that way all
Joey
season.
Gallo has 30 at bats. So it's just Joey Gallo's presence. It's not too much of his actual hitting. Just gonna put that out there. It's his aura, okay? His soul was transported from one coast to the other, and things changed.
His aura came to the Dodgers, and then the pitching staff was the same.
Okay, Joey Gallo.
That's exactly what happened.
No. Okay, yes, because he boosted them around, kept them in condition. Okay.
But it just kept them the same.
Okay. For all you know, the Dodgers could have been like this, and then Joey Gallo kept them afloat. Okay, you have no clue. Okay, you'll
Dude,
never know. Anyway, let me continue. There's clearly something wrong with the Yankees since he's been traded. In 30 at bats, he has a 267 average, 371 on base, 667 slug, and a 1,000 OPS. Be at 30 at bats, but I mean that's a decent sample size to see how a player is right now. And then Gallo's year with the Yanks is 159, 282, 339, and then the OPS is 621. So definitely, I mean, obviously 30 at bats. He's not like Judge putting the team on his like, piggy bank, putting it on back with the piggy bank, literally like shoving, like going through all the teams and destroying and like taking all the cash for the piggy bank. But his contributions of participation. I think there's just something around his presence that has affected the team, and you never know. I mean, the stats prove something. It's like when
Joey Gallo's just like that.
it's like when 5 billion managers were fired and the Phillies had a really nice week after. So will this be another Curse of the Bambino? But
Yes.
this time against the
No shot. Okay.
Curse of the Pico de Gallo.
I like what you're saying. Yeah.
Curse of the Pico de Gallo.
Yeah.
You never know.
I also want to add something. I think because when Gallo was in Texas, literally he didn't have that much of a role. All he had to do was hit dingers. In New York, he had more of a role to be like a slugger and stuff. Couldn't hit home runs in a little league ballpark. It's tough to see, but he doesn't have much of a role here. All he has to do is really show up.
Is he a
get his
righty or a
check.
lefty?
I think he's a lefty, right?
He is a lefty bat.
You
Yeah.
think he'd hit a lot of home runs in Yankee Stadium then?
The short porch.
Yeah, it's like perfectly placed for a pull hitter.
Yeah, but all he has to do is show up and get a check, and he's doing his stuff. So I don't know. Coincidence? I think not. Maybe the Illuminati is real, because I think this trade kind of confirmed it.
And Joey Gallo's the head.
Yup. And we're probably gonna die once the World Series is done, because the Illuminati is coming.
Yep.
We leaked his secret.
Yep.
Oh, it's okay. At least I died knowing the truth. You know.
Exactly.
1984 moment.
Literally.
That book was yeah.
Yeah.
Joey Gallo is watching you. That's not good.
Joey Gallo is watching.
They're on to us, man. I'm telling you.
Big Joey is watching.
Quick, turn off your computer.
Turn off the cameras now.
Any other interesting topics?
I have I have something to tie into both. After the Yankees lost to the Blue Jays, I didn't see the question, but all I saw was Aaron Boone getting extremely pissed, justifiably, because Yankees are garbage now. I wasn't focused on Aaron Boone. I was more focused on the water bottle. Once he hit it, it had a solid 1.5, 2 second airtime. That was pretty sweet. I haven't seen that big of a slam in a while. But yeah, he's really representing how Yankees fans are feeling. He's really a microcosm of the entitled New York mindset. Every year is our years, like the Cowboys, enough is enough. It's time to rebuild. It's time to join the Oakland A's and start the rebuild, because your team is sucking. Also want to tie in with the Yankees. Their stadium, new Yankee Stadium. It's like a little league. I watched the Little League Classic.
I don't understand. It's
You
not
don't?
even the worst of them.
What's worse? I think because you watch all the highlights, right? The ball barely travels, and they have
in Fenway, you can hit literally a shallow pop out to left field, and it's a home run.
Yeah, but
Angel Stadium
field
has a short porch in right field. The wall by the foul pole comes way in. Same in left field, actually. By the Trout Farm, they move the wall. Dead center doesn't matter. No one hits home runs to dead center. And the short porch at Yankee Stadium is right field, and no one talks about center field. The shortest center fields in baseball are Oracle Park, Dodger Stadium, and Angel Stadium.
Yeah,
straight to center.
But it kind of just looks like it, everywhere on the field.
Yeah, but I kind of just feel like it's a Little League Stadium. When I look at it, it feels like a Little League Stadium.
I think it's just a reputation.
All I'm saying is that it's not it's not where somewhere people go and hit a lot of home runs. It's not like the Coors effect. Coors Field is it's not a Little League Stadium, because obviously you have to still hit the ball really far, but the ball carries, it hella carries there.
I want to see how far this. So it's 318 on left field, 314 on the right field. It's 400 at the deepest part of the stadium. So yeah, I don't know. And we'll look at
I'm looking at ballpark factor right now. Yankee Stadium is 19th in ballpark factor.
Really? What's the easiest one?
Denver.
That makes sense.
What's the hardest one?
The hardest one is Petco.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's surprising.
I don't know.
That is surprising. Interesting.
Oh, I kind of get it. I think I know what you're saying. Huh. It's interesting.
Dodgers are number
Probably
9. The Angels are number 4. I don't know if
Little
this
League
list is right.
ballpark.
It actually is. And the Angels are still ass, and we still have the worst offense in all of baseball.
The Angel Stadium is literally the Wii Sports baseball field. So I know what you're saying.
Let's see if there's a better source. I'm like, I've seen another ballpark factor like website, and it did not look the same as that one.
Yankees Little League Stadium confirmed.
It's always been confirmed. Now we're just like looking into the Illuminati.
Yeah,
and-
it's on all the lists. It's near the bottom. It's like not.
That really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it feels like a little league ballpark, but you don't really hit more home runs
Really
when you're there.
not.
It's really just like people just like to make fun of the Yankees because they're the Yankees. I'm all for making fun of the Yankees, but the short porch thing is kind of dumb.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that is a design that is dumb for most parks.
It doesn't even have more like in terms of home runs and not just runs. It's also like not one of the top 5. Wait, it's not even. Can I sort by home runs? Yes, I can. It's like middle of the road in terms of home runs above average. It's like,
So it's average.
yeah, it's just your regular stadium. It's average.
So
I
about,
swear.
like-
It's average. I swear. Anyway, what were you saying about the short porch?
Yeah, I was gonna do that to tie into my Little League Classic, but that's fine.
Check it
We'll,
out,
we'll,
check
we'll
it
take
out.
like
Absolutely not.
we'll take a little bit of a detour.
Well-
No, but I watched the Little League Classic, a little bit of it yesterday. I liked it. It was cool. You saw like players like Adley Rushman asking for the Little League guys' autograph while
That's
he
funny.
signed his stuff. That was cool. It's good for baseball. I hopped on at the perfect time because I heard George W. Bush and Manfrod come on to the booth with, I think his name is like Kyle Ravitch or whatever the ESPN crew was on for that one. That was cool. You heard him talk about his experiences with Little League. He was in Little League. Manfrod surprisingly was in Little League. I thought this man was inside his entire life, but I guess he's played baseball. So
Yeah, he played minor league baseball, didn't he?
really,
Am I making this up? I think I'm making this
I
up,
don't know.
honestly.
he probably got cut on his Little League team. And
Might be thinking
People
of a
felt bad.
team's owner.
which one?
I
Artie
don't know.
Moreno.
That's kind of the issue. No, Artie did not play baseball. Manfred was born on September 28th, 1958. He played tennis, golf, and baseball, opting to
Oh.
focus on tennis by his 8th grade year, which he continued to play through college.
How did he get the job then? Since he was like a god at T-ball, they're like, there you go, commissioner.
In 1987, he's a lawyer by trade, so that's how.
Oh.
He was,
Because
he worked on the 1994-95 MLB strike. He was the lawyer for the CBA
Oh,
during that
okay.
strike.
Gotcha.
So they kind of just
That's how
He
you
was-
become the
he
commissioner.
was going to easily suck the owner's toes for them, so they asked him to
They
be.
said, please be the commissioner.
and he said, "I got
Yep.
you."
eh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Well, how was the
What,
Little
what
League World
else about the
Series?
Little League Classic? Are the jerseys good this year?
Little classic.
I didn't see the jerseys. Actually, I saw the jerseys because I watched the game, but I didn't pay attention to them. So I'm assuming they were good. They're probably a lot of vibrant colors, throwing it back to the Mrs. Bain art days. Here, we'll look them up.
I just did. They are interesting.
What colors?
I don't know. I get some for every team, so I'm kind of like confused right now. I don't even know what teams played in the Little League Classic.
It was
It's like-
the Red Sox and the Orioles.
Oh, that's cool. Neither of those teams are on this images page. So,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't either, but I think the Red Sox won that one. But it was also announced that the Phillies and the Nats would be there next year, so that's kind of cool. I also heard that Manfred wants to have a baseball game in France, which would be sick.
On the Eiffel Tower.
On the top of the Eiffel Tower, yeah. So they're having it in the UK also. So
Baguette baseball
France
bets.
and Britain, it's gonna be good. Good for baseball.
Okay, here's my take on that. Baseball is an idiotic sport.
You're an idiot.
Right? It kind of is. Like, the rules don't make sense if you don't know ball,
idiot.
right? So, like, is a 20-year-old in France gonna look at baseball and say, "Yeah, this makes sense. I'm gonna start watching this"? No, they're gonna be like, "Why did that guy get out at second base when the guy only stepped on the base?" And it's like, well, it's obvious that it's the force rule of this because we're Americans and we just like know baseball.
I think that this
Let's hear it,
appeals
Neal.
I think this appeals a lot of people in other countries who like baseball already but just can't go see a game. So then it comes to them and they're like, "Oh, I can finally see a game in France now." Like, for those people who because there's people who like baseball in France. Like there's people who
I know
get drafted in France. So there's definitely a fan base there, even though it's like minuscule compared to the U.S. So I think it's just appealing those people and slightly growing the game. Definitely not like appealing to everyone who's like watching it and they just like completely know everything, because it's definitely a mind fuck for them.
I'm not gonna lie. If a cricket league or a rugby league had a game near me, I would absolutely go watch it. So maybe it is good for baseball, and I'm just like an idiot.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
No, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say that about like cricket. Maybe get a game in India, then we could get some absolute like mashers from India in the MLB potentially. Didn't they make a movie on that? It was like that one Pirates. I don't know. They made a movie on it. It was like a Disney like baseball movie.
I don't think most people would. I don't think
It'd
most
be a
people
cool
that play
story.
cricket would play baseball. Like cricket is its own thing. It's kind of a weird. It's like base. It's like what's our sport?
Football.
I guess we don't really have a sport like that.
Soccer. Sorry, football.
Yeah, football, but like the British version.
Rugby is the closest thing, I guess. Ooh, change up.
Yes, sir.
I know my pitches.
This is yeah. So that's the only changeup that ever worked. I tried like 80 of them. Any other fun topics? Little League Classic is they should play games like in all the baseball towns. The Little League Classic.
All the stadiums.
The Little League Classic isn't in Williamsport, is it?
Why is Andrew muted and just pretends that everything's fine?
Does his roommate come in?
I'm back.
I thought something happened, but
Hey, fuck you, roommate. Just kidding, he's not here.
Play like the Little League World Series Classic at Dodger Stadium.
Did they play the Little League Classic in Williamsport, Andrew?
They did, yes.
Oh, I thought they didn't do that.
You idiot.
They do that every
idiot.
year. I dot.
They should play a game in Cooperstown.
That'd be cool. That'd actually be sick.
They should do that. And they should also rebuild the Polo Grounds and have games there.
Oh my god. Where would they fit it?
Just like bulldoze some buildings. Like
they should
the original.
What's the Mets stadium? City Field.
Oh yeah.
Bulldoze that one and put up Polo Grounds.
Polo Grounds there.
And then have like Joey Gallo hit like tape measure home runs to like right field, and it's like 2 feet like to the wall. Yeah. You have Joey Gallo hitting.
They need to
100-foot home run.
They need to rebuild Ebbets Field and then play a throwback game with the Dodgers and
literally, dude. And then we'll change the color that we have right now, so we'll be in black and white. And then like
we'll resurrect Vin Scully to broadcast the game.
Jackie Robinson, all of those guys. Maybe Walt Disney since he's frozen. A couple of those guys. Yeah, it'd be sick.
That would be cool. If we bulldozed Upper Manhattan and put the Polo Grounds back, I would enjoy that.
And we can bring back old Yankee Stadium too, because
Yeah.
that's a major league ballpark, not a little league
Yeah,
ballpark.
that's a major league.
Shut up.
I looked on an overlay of the two, and Old Yankee Stadium has a more close to like a shorter outfield than the new
Really? Shoot.
one.
I gotta see
So,
this.
it's so funny. And Little League Stadium.
Yankees lose.
When do they not?
That's a sick stadium. That's like cavernous too.
There's a bunch of like apartment buildings on top of where the Polo Grounds used to be.
Just get rid of them.
What's
Who
the
needs them?
company that owns them? Polo G.
I don't know. They're called the Polo
awful.
Grounds Towers. They're literally called the Polo Grounds
Oh.
Towers. So it's like you
Oh,
weren't
that's
that
like
far off.
sick.
Yeah,
I
they
wanna live there.
bulldozed those.
I want to live on the
It's like
Polo
literally
Grounds towers.
it's across the river from New Yankee Stadium,
Hmm.
Oh,
which I guess means that it's across the river from also Old Yankee Stadium, but that doesn't exist anymore.
yeah.
That's dope.
Any other interesting, fun, cool topics?
That's all I got.
All I have is Dodger talk.
Let's do that then.
Oh, all right. We're just gonna talk about the series. Andrew kind of already said it. Dodgers take 2-4 against the Brewers and sweep the Marlins. Nothing new there. Just Dodgers, winning every game as they should. Dodgers complete their 4th sweep of the year against the Marlins, so that is great. They improved their record to 84-36, which is best in MLB, as it should be. The offensive numbers aren't like incredible; they're just pretty good. So why is the team so hot? The pitching, in my opinion, is what's carrying. In the past week, they have 11 earned runs, which goes for a 171 ERA for the team, and then a WHIP below 1, which is 0.9. And then the offensive stats are 250 average, 322 on base, 458 slug, and 780 OPS. So above average stats, but not crazy like the stated before Cardinals, who are insane. Let's talk about some big Neal news. The Brewers, no, Bueller, getting some elbow surgery tomorrow. I'm pretty sure by Dr. Neal. So yeah, that's happening.
Good luck on the surgery.
That is Neal news right there.
Hopefully the operation goes well, doctor.
Yeah, I'll let
I
you
know
guys
you're
know how
under
it
a lot of
goes.
stress.
Planning on donating my elbow, so we'll see how that
Smart
goes.
choice.
Yeah, anything for the win. Something interesting, Danny Duffy is coming back, and he's also done for the year at the same time somehow. Because if you read
I
news
saw
stats,
that.
they're telling us both, and I don't know why. Reports say Danny Duffy was out for the year. Then, like a day later, they're like, he's making an Arizona League start. So, sounds like he's coming back soon. Considering he's done his start either like today or already did it, then he should be back relatively soon. So I don't know how that happened.
As of 19 hours ago, Dodgers news. Dave Roberts provided misleading information about injured veteran, meaning Danny Duffy.
That's him.
He's the reason that Neal News isn't up to date. So you can blame Dave Roberts for that.
Keep talking. I'm gonna read this article and see if I can figure out what the deal is.
Let's get into some cool stuff. As Andrew said, Dustin May is back. It is Code Red time. May Day, my favorite day. May Day was Saturday, and what a return. He had 5 innings pitched, so that gave him the win. Only gave up 1 hit. He had 2 walks, which was the first inning only, and he had 9 Ks. So, in my opinion, that is really dominant. It has been literally 476 days since his last start. And I think he's going to be the Dodgers around second or third ace for the next few years, considering that Bueller and Urias are there. He's literally an ace. He's thrown pitches in the past with 2 feet of run. So this man's literally got 24 inches of run, arm side run. So this man's incredible. He's going to be great. You love the redheads. Let's talk about hot and not. Who's hot? Freddie Freeman. He has a 357 batting average, a 400 on base, and a 571 slug which totals for a 971 OPS. Joey Gallo, the curse of the
Joey
Gallo.
Gallo.
Pico de Gallo is proving that the curse is real with a 313 batting average, 476 on base, and then a 1,000 slug.
Rookie numbers.
So, I mean, keep in mind it is with some limited at-bats, but that's really good. Who's not hot? Your boy Cody Bellybong, 115 average, 143 on base, and a 385 slug. I don't know why he's here, bro. Craig Kimbrell sucks. He has a 5.60 ERA. In 35 innings pitched, he's given up 22 earned runs. And
That's tough.
his whip is 1.44.
That's really bad.
I mean,
Wow.
Dodgers complain, but I mean, looking at that, it seems pretty reasonable.
Okay, that complaint is reasonable. The Luis Castillo complaint is unreasonable to me.
That is fair enough, Jack. That is your personal opinion, but at least I'm complaining. What the hell? Why is it always when I'm talking? It's always when I'm talking.
We're removing you from the podcast forever and banishing you to NFL land.
NFL land.
I just realized that's gonna be like fucking way too much.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Odd 3 podcasts going on during college. But anyways, continue, Neal.
Anyways, I'm complaining about what's real, and what's real is Craig Kimbrell sucks doggy doo-doo. He should
Sucks
not
ass.
be receiving. I'm pretty sure I got reports of Dave Roberts having this fantasy dream, like a fever dream, where he wakes up and thinks that Craig Kimbrell's good for some reason. Like he had a dream that Craig Kimbrell actually closed out last night's game, so he keeps putting him out there. Don't know why
Straight
he's doing
ass.
that. What's going on? Probably needs to see a doctor. But in interviews, he continuously says that he trusts Craig Kimbrell, and he's going to continue to deserve this role. So
That's
I
the
think
front office.
he's
I don't
either
think Dave Roberts believes that. I think the front office is telling him that Craig Kimbrell's good, and so he has to use them, or he's going to lose his job. And so he just says,
How long
"Okay."
can you wait it out though? Like
I don't. The
realistically.
front office has some numbers that they have that no one else has, and that they really like. But it seems unreasonable at this point.
This guy's our only weakness at this point. Like I want Kenley
yeah,
back because Kenley, damn it, he would close.
Wow, that's
actually was good.
crazy.
He actually
Kenley was good.
So, yeah, this is sad. He's definitely in the not hot list. Kind of sucks to watch, not gonna lie. Overall, Dodgers 5-2 in the last 7, looking really good.
Not
Got
bad.
the 4th sweep. Not bad. I'll take it. You know, could be better. We have had better runs. Yeah, I'm enjoying watching the team. Just gonna put that out there. It's fun to watch. Let's reach 90 next pod. Let's see what happens.
Totally.
I see why the Dodgers front office likes Craig Kimbrell.
Why?
He has a really low average exit velocity. He has a really low hard hit percent. He has a really low barrel percent. He's a really low walk rate. His fastball velo's up. His extension is really high. He has good fastball and curveball spin, which are all factors that make a really good pitcher. So I think maybe the front office just thinks that he's unlucky. Like if you're producing a lot of weak contact, usually that doesn't result in runs. But it looks like he's in.
I've been
Looks
watching
like-
those save situations, and it's been a lot of hard contact. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
like the
I
doubles
don't
to
know
the
if the
alley in
numbers-
right field.
The stats
homer.
don't lie. The stats don't lie, my
The
guy.
games that I watched, but all right.
Just gonna
Yeah,
say my
I
eyes
guess
don't
so.
lie. Dave Roberts, the front office has been known to look into analytics a little too much and has costed us many playoff games. So looking at it right now, I'm going to kind of brush off the stats and say use your eyes and put in someone who you actually feel like gets the job done until Kimbrell kind of figures his shit out. Yeah, don't really want him out there, not gonna lie.
I wouldn't either if I were you. But I can see why the front office is keeping him in. Like he's got some stats there. Like obviously they should take him out. It's like not even put him on IL or something. Pretend he has elbow soreness for a little while. Have him work on his stuff for a bit.
As a manager, Dave Roberts continues to say every game that he had good stuff, And seeing that he's like an actual professional coach, he definitely knows what he's talking about. So I'm assuming Kimbrel's going out there like putting out his best stuff, and he likes what he sees, and it's not working. So I'm assuming that it's like,
Yeah.
not just him being crap. He's actually trying his like putting his good stuff out there, and it's just not working.
He
But
might just
nonetheless,
be consistently unlucky. It's like,
yeah, I just we can't keep crossing our fingers and hoping that we get the win based off
yeah,
Kimbrel.
It
Like
will
at a
bite
certain
us in the
point, you
ass.
kind of
Yeah.
just gotta like say,
I
hope you
feel
get
that.
soon. Bye bye.
Does he only have a fastball and a curveball?
I think so, yeah.
That's tough.
He has 3, doesn't he?
This
Can-
year, I think he's
Around
only
it, yeah.
It's
I think
just-
so.
He has 3, but I think he's actually only thrown 2. Yeah, you're right.
That's whack.
Seen any other pitches?
In 2017, he threw a sinker.
One.
He 3.6% of his pitches. Wait,
So
no, that's
basically
vertical.
one.
That's a vertical movement. Hold on, something ain't right. He also threw a changeup in 2018.
He's just throwing random pitches every now and then.
He's just like shite.
Yeah, he's only thrown 2 pitches this year.
He threw one changeup in 2018. That's got to be an error, right? There's no way that's like a legitimate.
That has to be like a.
There's no way he threw one changeup in 2018.
No, there's no way. I don't think he did. Just out of the blue throws it.
Did they get a hit off of it? I don't know. I can't
It's like
tell.
a grand slam.
Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out like if they've ever got hits off of that, but it doesn't look like it. That's weird. Craig Kimbrel's stats page is really kind of strange. They got to boot him though. Can't
They
have
do.
this guy up on the mound in one-run games, just giving up runs every single game. It's like bad.
Yeah, he's. I don't know. He's just not
Not
doing
very
his job, and we got to move on, in my opinion. Just kind of try something else. So, Dave Roberts' fever dream is gonna have to end soon, man.
Our closer is Chavez, and he's ass. So
Cesar Chavez.
I don't
Not
know what his
bad.
name is.
There's a highway named after him. So good for you.
Yeah, I
Chavez.
think his name is Jesse Chavez.
Ravine.
His name is Jesse Chavez, and he's like been like so mid. He was a piece in the no Syndergaard trade. He's like no remarkable statistics. He's just like kind of bad at everything.
Hmm.
He's our new closer now, as opposed to Jimmy Herget. By the way,
Is
I
that
am-
a like computer generated player?
ooh,
Joey Herget. Never heard of that.
Jimmy Herget is our
Whatever.
best bullpen guy. Like it's not even close. My Twitter account right now is actually like my @ is still the same. It's still @Jackaboy, but my name is Jimmy Enthusiast, and then my profile picture is a picture of Jimmy Herget throwing.
Hmm. Cool beans.
Yeah,
Cool beans. Poor Angels.
I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway, is that it? Is that all we have for this episode?
I
That's
got
all I have.
my rankings.
The Relvis rankings.
I've taken like a month hiatus, but I'll just go through it right now. Who had a good week? American League hitters. Alex Bregman had a good week. Vladdy had a good week. Eugenio Suarez, say that 5 times fast. He had a good week. Sean Murphy had a good week. Kyle Tucker had a good week. In the National League, Brian Reynolds had a good week. Albert Pujols had an okay week. Goldie had a good week. Christian Walker had a good week. And Dansby Swanson had a good week. American League hitter of the week, Alex Bregman, 367, 387 on base percentage, 900 slugging, 7 doubles, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, and a walk. National League was tougher. I had to choose between 2 Cardinals players, Paul Goldschmidt or Albert Pujols. I'm gonna pick Goldschmidt because he had more at bats. I know.
wrong with you?
Hate the game. But the numbers don't lie. He's hitting 546, 462 on base percentage, 1.091 slugging, 4 multi-hit games, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, and 11 RBIs. I will not read you the pitchers. I'll just say them. Pitcher of the week for the American League, Drew Rasmussen, 14 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 2 wins, not 2 walks. 1.93 ERA, and 3 earned runs. National League, Miles Michaelis, 16 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 2 wins, 1.69 ERA, and 3 earned runs. And yes, he is on my fantasy team, so I am happy. But other than that, that's going to do it. So I
You do
got.
realize that Albert Pujols is like 65, right?
Yeah, but Goldschmidt had more at bats, and I think he's more sustainable. I should have put him, but yeah, that's all I
I'm
got.
disappointed in you.
If he does
Same.
it again, then I'll put him up there, which he probably won't. So I might have made the
Yeah,
worst mistake in baseball.
He definitely won't. That's it for the episode.
Sounds
Neal
good.
can go back
That should
to
complete it.
having his foot massager.
Yep.
Toe
Gonna get a great
sucker, but
massage.
yes.
And
Massage.
yeah, and packing. That's all fun stuff that I'm glad that I don't have to do again.
Yeah.
Packing everything into
That's gonna suck.
boxes, that's a huge L.
I'm gonna forget something and then go grab it.
Yeah, that
that's
must be
nothing.
easy. I forgot a couple of things and my parents mailed it to me.
That's actually
That's smart.
much.
Yeah. That's it for this episode. If anyone listened all the way through, good job.
Here's your sticker.
Is this going live? Is this live?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you just watch it and then we're like talking.
Okay.
You know how this works. You've watched a
I
YouTube
really
video
don't know how
before,
this
surely.
works. That's why I'm asking.
Surely you've watched a YouTube video before.
I really haven't. I'm new to this thing, you know.
Literally a
Ever since
grandpa.
I got ever
are the
since I resigned
YouTubes?
from the Illuminati, you know.
Yeah, with
Down
Joey
here.
Gallo. Said bye
Yeah,
to
with
him.
Joey Gallo.
Anyway, goodbye everybody.
Bye, people.
It was fun while it lasted.